Hello everybody, my name is Uchara, and this is me, a Games Tycoon 2. Another episode of my Let's Play. In the last episode, we had a good episode. We made a lot of money. We made some nice, affordable games, like affordable on my end. I didn't invest too heavily in them. We actually, our bank account was actually going up. We paid off half of our loan. It was 6 million, which is nice. And then we were feeling spicy, so we made our first ever eco sim. And yeah, it's not selling well, so we're gonna lose money on that one, but we can afford to do that right now, like I said, because we were finally in a good spot. And then towards the end of the episode, if I recall correctly, I got everything in place to make a new sports game. We are gonna do Luchera Hockey. First hockey game, so this is also a new IP, which is kind of good. We kind of need to work new IPs in there from time to time, I feel. Like, sequel, right? I guess Fire Tycoon was also a new IP, but you know what I mean. It's good to not always do sequels. Terra Hockey Adults, B Plus, Sports Game, Ice Hockey, Ball Engine 2. We're gonna make this tech level 2. So personal computer, Macintosh, the Amigo, and probably the Nintendo, which has 27.8 million. No, that's more than 27.8 last I checked. But it is very complex, so it takes longer to develop the game. So we need to decide if that's worth it. You know what? Let's just go with the Qatari. There's no games for it. We can be the first game for Qatari potentially, right? Which is another reason why it's good to get in some of this new stuff. I mean, technically Nintendo has a little more, but that's okay. And actually, we can cut controller support here if we want, since these are all computers, right? These are not none of these. We're gonna do tech level 2. None of these are consoles. Okay, and let's just copy our last game. Let's copy Baseball Studs 3, which was a pretty good game actually. It made money. Okay, so that's still not right, so they got to go there. Those are still not correct, so we'll do that. All right, how many things do we got to cut? Only 2. We only got to cut 2 things. So controller support's important though, so we'll leave that on. Take out cheat codes, and we'll take out Easter eggs. Sure. Beautiful. All right, so sounds are fairly important. We'll go with about that. Okay, they're doing game reports or commission work. Graphics are very important. So we're actually not going to cut any corners here. We're going heavy on the graphics. One thing I should have done a long time ago is I should have made an effort to make space for an extra desk in here. I'm pretty sure it's the size of the room allows it. I hope anyway, because I'm putting it in regardless. Support. I got 5 people. I might as well have 5 desks, right? just logic. But right now they're going to move out of there anyway, and they're going to mark it Luchara Hockey because it's at 0 hype, because it is not a sequel or a spin-off, or I have no IP value for that right now. All right, so we're gonna have to watch these folks. Yeah, so Fire Tycoon, that's gonna be bad. That's not. We're not gonna make any money. Holy crap! Okay, so a lot of QA commission work. So we just did an update for Civstrat 4, so that should keep those sales nice and high. And we'll just do this. Whatchamacallit? Commission work. Alright, so Luchera Hockey, music star friend of an employee has composed a free soundtrack for your current game, plus 31 sound points. Alright, we're going to end automation. As much as I want to do this commission work, I got to work on this game. QA needs to actually do QA. Alright, so our research team, I think this is research, right? Yep. They're done training, so they can go back in the research room and research absolutely nothing. I mean, I could research AA, workshop. Yeah, might as well set them to train again. There's nothing for them to research. All right, and they are finished that, so they can now do game magazines. And then we'll do a radio spot, get this up to 100 hype, which will be good. Or not 100 hype, 40 hype, which is the max we can do without spending a ton of money. Yeah, Fire Tycoon's probably gonna be my worst game, from a turnover point of view, I would say. I mean, I could try to pump it, hype it up a bit here. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna take the loss on that. It is what it is. Basically, it is what it is. All right, so we got dynamic music coming in hot. Let's continue development. We got a lot of bugs and stuff to work out here. And a lot of graphics to do yet. Ooh, do we need to hire an extra graphics person? Lucky, I do like Lucky. Because our graphics team is falling way behind. Have we done a demo for Fire Tycoon yet? No, let's put a demo out. I don't think it's really going to help, but it's not really going to hurt either. All right, but Cibstrat, on the other hand, is still selling well. We've already done 2 updates for it, though. Because as you do more updates, they get more and more expensive. Looking at 231,000 for that. I don't think that's what we want to do. We do have commission work. But let's also kind of think what we're going to do next. So the next trend, let's lock in. We think it's going to be platformer, right? But I don't really want to do a platformer. Because I've never done a platformer, right? And first game of a genre that you go into is usually not great, right? So making a platformer right now would be risky, like extremely risky. I mean, I might still do it. We'll see. I don't really want to do it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so they're really convinced it's going to be platformer, and role-playing is going to be the negative trend. That is not good. But what we can do, we can make an engine for platformers at least. So we'll just do it. Yeah, let's include the best tech level 1 thing, just in case. A lot of different things. That's actually $700,000 to make this. Let's cut out all the expensive tech level 3 stuff. 420? Yeah, we can do 420. Platformer for the probably PC. Call this Jump Engine. And I'm hoping other companies buy this from me. Otherwise, that's a big waste of money. All right, so they're polishing. They're on their last thing. They're polishing. So we just need to wait for the graphics people. Let's take a look here. What the estimate? Still only 60 to 80. That's not good. That makes me sad. I would have expected it to be higher. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. That's not good. All right, so platformer is indeed the trend. 60 to 80, yep. See what happens. Okay, I mean, 76 is fine. But, as you can see, down there, that's the problem, right? How much money I have right now? Not much. So role-playing is the anti-trend. That is not good for me, because that is something I am good at. Racing is popular right now, and not completely saturated. I think I need to make a racing game. How is our racing engine right now? You know what? Let's just do a cheap. Let's just kick out a cheap racing game here. Taser Racing 6. Yeah, let's try that. B+. Just tech level 1 is fine. We don't need tech level 2 here. PC. We want to go back again. We want to go with the Amigo. Yeah, hope chair hockey sells well, because if not, we're in trouble. I guess I could do tech level 2. It's quite a bit more expensive though, and I need a cheap game. But maybe going cheap is going to hurt me, right? That is possible. Everything looks good here. Looks good there. Probably going to have to cut. Oh, we only have to cut 2 things. Got Easter eggs. We'll definitely want checkpoints. High scores. Password saves don't make sense for a racing game. Right? Like, alright, so commission work. High quality graphics. Let's go with that many. Oh my god, that's a lot of commission work. Let's do this commission work. We need the money. Honestly. Music's not that important. So we'll just do that. See, look at that, I'm broke again. The chair hockey selling fairly well though. Decently at least. I'll at least give it a decent. Fifth fantasy though, not so much. Yeah, I don't have a hit right now. Right? And the chair hockey seems to be doing okay. Which is good. Alright, so let's move them over to a little customer support. Gameplay feature, dynamic difficulty. Let's do an update for chair hockey. It's gonna make me go broke again, but that's okay. That's okay. As we get through this contract work, that'll help with sales. Or with my money. Yeah, no, I'm broke again. It was going so well last episode. Right? Like I thought I was financially safe. It appears it was not, because yeah, Luchera hockey sales have kind of plateaued there. That is not good. Ooh, lots of commission work here at least. Some of it fairly lucrative. Okay, so they're done in this game and I haven't even started making it better. 120,000 for this? I probably shouldn't have bothered. Honestly. Okay, so sales are back up because of the whatchamacallit, the update probably. So it seems like now would be a good time to do demo for it. Alright, quickly, we need to do some improved gameplay here. Racing doesn't really care about gameplay, so we'll just do these 3. Those will be really quick. And then we can get rid of the bugs and we can push this out the door. And hope it sells decently. Because if not, I'm in trouble. Alright, only 2 hype for the demo. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, so they're on the last of their 3 things. 14 hype, okay. Yeah, first fantasy's off the market. Did okay though. Well, let's continue development a little more. 60 to 80. I would have. I'd really like for this to be over 80. It's not going to be. It's just not going to be. Oh, it'd be really nice to win an award. Game of the year? Oh no, I didn't win anything. You should get a boost to sales when you win something, right? I really could have used that boost to sales right about now. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I got to push it out. %. Yeah, I'm at the point where I kind of need to make size A games, right? But I can't afford to make size A games. No commission work. No commission work. No commission work. That's not good. Let's take the graphics team for some training. It's our training course. This is our graphics team, right? Well, 3 of them don't benefit, so let's pull them out. There's just no point in having them in there that way. If we do start something else up, they're where they need to be, right? Alright, so we're just kind of trying to get through these contracts, get some money in the bank so we can actually make a game. Hopefully. Okay, Fantasia Racing is selling very well. That's what we needed. All right, so what kind of game can we make here? Another sports game? Another eco sim? We can try that. It's completely not saturated. We know we can make a better eco sim. I mean, it's not it's completely unsaturated. 68% is reasonably popular, right? There's only 5 EcoSim games out there, and one of them's mine, and it's not going to be in America. But I mean, look how much money I lost on that. Look, I'm going to lose a bunch of money on this one too. Fantasia Racing though is going to do really well. Or I could try a platformer. It is a trend. You know what? Screw it. We're going to try a platformer. B plus, obviously. I want to try something that I have some experience in. What makes sense for a platformer? Like, will dragons fit for a platformer? I know something like, say, Ninja will. Have I done a Ninja game? I did one, so at least I have some experience there. You know what we could do? We could do a spin-off. Yeah, it gets me 20 hype. Ninjutsu, man. I realize that's a terrible name. I'm just trying to survive right now, folks. We're gonna do tech level 1 just because, again, it reaches way more people. We are gonna go do Amigo instead of the Mac. Where am I? What if we did like Katari? It's only one available game for it. No, let's just do the Mac. Let's just go with the biggest possible that we can. We got to go tech level 1 if we're hitting all those consoles. But it feels backwards to me that like making the game worse is the best way to make money, right? It feels like it shouldn't be. Action. I thought we were making a platformer. Yeah, because it's spin-off. Yeah, so we have no idea where to put these. That's the problem with platformer, right? And I can't just use logic because it can't use like logic because I have it on random, right? Like story might be really important, whereas in real life story is not important for a platformer. Oh, we got to cut 10 things. I mean, I could make this size A, but that would literally make me broke by a ton. You know what? I'm doing size A. YOLO. I'll have to take out another loan. Which, you know, I just paid off my loan. But back up to 4 million. Is what it is. So we're just going to do the cheap ones everywhere here. Because, yeah. Like, kind of, this is expensive enough. And this, I mean, this might sink me. This might be like the end of the run if this goes poorly. At least Fantasia Racing's doing well. Can we keep it doing well? I need to support Fantasia Racing. Got to keep those sales up. All right, so Civ Strat 4 off the market, but it was pretty good. It's actually kind of interesting if I look at like my own game turnover. Third Fantasy, Second Fantasy. I need another Third Fantasy. Civ Strat 4, Baseball Studs 3. Those were both recently off the market. But if you look, so Baseball Studs 3 is one of my top games from a turnover perspective. The first two both lost money. Right? Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, Fire Tycoon. Yeah, I mean, well, this tells a story here. None of these games are in the black right now. Right? So that kind of shows where I am. All right, so what's the next trend going to be? Is chasing the trend going to work for me? Maybe. Maybe not. Genre building game, sure. Here's another 100,000 I probably can't really afford to spend. All right, so let's do, speaking of money I can't afford to spend, let's do a radio spot. Get it up to 40-ish hype. Definitely takes longer to make a size A game as well, right? You can see it. Because like this is only 3 things, right? It's still taking them this long to get through those 3 things. Many fans are enthusiastic about the sound of Luchera Hockey. Did we do an update for Luchera Hockey at any point? We did one. Let's do one more. Where is there? Do I have commission work? I do. What about contract games? Size B. No, size B's. I can't make money off that, right? Oh, 14,000 whole dollars for this commission work. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right, so let's get the beta demo out. I know it's early. Maybe it's too early for a beta demo. We'll see if this blows up my face. So yeah, Fire Tycoon. We lost almost $700,000 on that. That was pretty yikes. Hey, we got some bonus sound for Ninjutsu Man. Hey, 50 to 70. If we can get this over 70, like I feel like once we get these bugs out, I'll be happy with, as long as this is over 70%, I'm okay with it. Honestly, that's the bar. That's where we're at. Okay, so yeah, they're doing contract work, which is good. Gives me a little money to work with. And oh, okay, 60 to 80, beautiful. We're bug free. Do we want to polish it at all? Or do we just want to send this out? We've done demos for, yeah. And what's the market research say? Strategy coming around again, but that's still a ways away, right? Could also make a gambling, like an eco sim gambling game, maybe. Might be a good idea. Chase that trend. We're always chasing the genre trend, but I'm not chasing the topic trend probably often enough. You know what I mean? All right, so let's finish development. 60 to 80. Perfect. That's what we needed. Oh my god, it cost me 2.3 million to make that game. It was size A, right? But at least now I know. Right? I have some idea. Or I will have some idea. So we got a some call it achievement out of that at least. Oh goody, for my consoles. Helps my console sales, except I don't have any consoles. So yeah, B+. There's EcoSim. It's relatively popular, right? Like, I think only platform is more popular than EcoSim right now. Right? So, makes sense to me. Here's gambling. Is casino a topic? I mean, those two just go together. Yeah, there we go. And we'll call this Casino Tycoon. I mean, it's just sitting right there for us, right? And we have 2 Tycoon engines. Because we're dumb and we screwed up. What's out there for dev kits? 80 million, but it's tech level 1. I mean, yeah. There's only 15 games for it. 80 million's not better than what I have. Yeah, we're just going to make this tech level 1 again. Just to get the sales. I feel like I kind of have to, right? At some point, I'll stop making tech level 1 games, but we're not at that point yet. But I thought I would be last episode, and I wasn't. All right, so let's read the letters for Fire Tycoon here. More length, more core, more innovation. More length, more innovation, more core. And mission design, more violence, more difficulty. Mission design, more violence, more difficulty. So let's move you down, you down, you down. So those are going to be closer, right? And there's Fire Tycoon. It's alphabetical. All the Fantasia games are take up so much space. 50, 20, 10, 20. So we move these right down. This up. This up all the way like that. Graphics and sound don't really matter for this. So we're going to really cheap out on the graphics and sound. Right? I think that makes sense. Okay, so we need controller support. That's fine. We will add some sounds, obviously. We're not going to completely ignore it. Well, are they done? How long have they been done training? Oh, I am so good at this game, I'm telling you. We go really heavy on the gameplay. Okay, Ninjutsu Man. That's good week 1 sales. That's I'm good with that. And yeah, we're in the negatives right now, but we just invested a lot of money, right? So that's fine. Oh, the fact that we went negative. Why do we go even more negative there? Oh, first week of the month, we got to pay out our debt, right? Our interest on our debt. Probably be part of that. Why that happened. All right, so hopefully Casino Tycoon works out here. You know what? We're not researching anything. We're not. They can just sit there and twiddle their thumbs. I mean, it's way less than ideal, but it is what it is. Hey, we got money in the bank. Nope, not special marketing. Oh, well, let me do the demo for this. Yeah, I think it's probably time for the demo. This is a good time. No new licenses. That's fine. I'm not using any licenses at the moment. Game magazine. And then we'll do a radio spot. Get it to 40. Special marketing. Push it out the door. Hope it's good. Or, well, as long as it's 70% or better, I think I'll be okay. All right, so Ninjutsu Man needs an update as well. Keep that going. 30 to 50. Why only 30 to 50? What? Okay, apparently we need a little more graphics and sound stuff then. Obviously, because that's terrible. Wow, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, I know we're not pros at EcoSim games, but our last EcoSim game was like 67%, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't terrible. I didn't think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe people are like, okay, you can't do tech level 1 stuff anymore, right? Maybe people are it's finally to the point where you can't get away with that. Maybe. Okay, 50 to 70, that's better. But I mean, and I'm negative and I have negative money again. I need this to be over 70. I mean, how long can I really justify polishing it for? Right? The end of the month, I guess? I don't know. Should probably just push it out. I really need this to be over 70 so we can get the achievement. Nope. All right, so there you go, folks. Sound. I guess I needed more sound. All right. We are not in good shape right now. We need to do some commission work so we can make some money just to survive. Essentially. Luckily, there's quite a bit out there. There's none here. Really wish there was some there. All right. How's this going to sell? I need it to sell well. That's not good. That's not good. Oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, all right. You know what? I just realized we're at the half hour mark, so am I screwed? Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Hit that like button, subscribe. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.